Good day everyone. Today we're gonna start installing this 1000-watt rear hub motor onto my Blackcom Mongoose bike. If you're interested, stay tuned. Before we get started, I was going to show you what the kit came with. So this is the actual rear hub motor right here, and it already comes on the wheel, and it's not inflated, but looks like it has a tube in there, so it just have to be aired up. Next thing it comes with is a controller. Controller says, I was going to show you guys, that's 28 amps at 48 volts. So if you take 48 times 28 amps, it's actually 1350 watts. So we'll see. I don't think this is correct, 28 amps. We'll see what this actually pulls once we get it all installed. I already put the XT60 connector on here just for ease of connection. I like these connectors, they work great. It came with a little controller bag, so you can use it, you don't have to use it. We might use it, we'll see. So it comes with some zip ties and a cable wrap we might use. So there's a thumb throttle it comes with, kind of cool. So I'm assuming this is on-off switch. We'll check that out, see what it does. Okay, so we got brake levers. So they have a little sensors already built into them. So whenever you squeeze, it cuts the motor. So it's more of a safety thing. I don't know if I'll be able to use these or not because I got, I'll show you. I got this is the one unit, the shifter and the brake lever. So I'll see what I have to do in order to get the little safety cutoffs put on. But I do want them because it's in case something happens, you can always kill the motor. So those are good to have. We'll get them installed. Comes with a little user manual. It's terrible. I'll look through it. It's not good. So then you got the pedal sensor. Show you guys. So whenever you pedal, you'll sense it and give you power that way. I'm gonna get that installed also, and new handles right here. I don't know what that goes, but put that here for now. Alrighty guys, before further ado, we'll get started. I run into a snag already. So this gear set right here is not going to work on the e-bike wheel because what I have on my bike here is called a Freewheel hub, which is not the same as the thread-on hub that they have that you just thread on. I'm not a bike pro, I just did some research to figure this all out. So anyways, this is not going to work on there, so I had to order the Freewheel hub. They would just kind of, not a hub, but Freewheel gear set like this. That would just kind of thread onto here, right here. So just gonna thread right on, and that will give me the gears. So my kit didn't come with one, so I ordered it. They're gonna be here tomorrow, so we keep going on that tomorrow. But as of right now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to take this pedal off and see if I can get my sensor on for the pedal assist and see how that works. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going as much as I can until my gears show up tomorrow. It's gonna be 7 speeds. I have 8 speeds right here, and I'm gonna lose a gear, and I'm also gonna replace the shifter so I can have my brake lever working. So that's all coming, but we'll keep going on what we can as of right now. Alright, it's the next day, and some of my stuff came in. But in case you were wondering what I was using to get the pedals off, I was using this tool. It's off eBay. I got the whole kit. Came with this and a few other things, such chain removal tool, chain link removal tool. I got all these for like 10 bucks. I can put a link down in the description in case you wanted it. But here's a new gear set. This one is the correct one for this wheel. I was going to show you in the back. It has threads like that, so with the thread right onto here, we'll get that put on. And I also got a new shifter. Here's a part number for the shifter. It's for 7 speed, and also just a single shifter, and that will work with the brake levers that instead of mine that I have, the emergency brake levers that come with the kit. So this shifter will work with that. This is because it's a separate unit, so get that installed, get the correct brake lever installed. On the other side, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. As long as I have one and I can squeeze it and cut the motor, it's gonna be good enough for me. And if not, down the road I can always add another one, but I'm just gonna do one for now and see how that works out. And yeah, we'll get to installing this and get to continue on with installation of this kit. Alrighty guys, here it is. The 1000-watt eBay kit is installed. I'm gonna show you how the switch turned out with the battery indicator, brakes right here with the disconnect that came with the kit, and also the shifter. This is like it meant to be. It doesn't hit. I adjusted it so it's real close, but it doesn't hit when I hit the throttle, and then the gears are right there. So it worked out perfect. I might put the same shifter on the other side down the road. We'll see, but this one is nice. I'm going to see how it is. I'm going to take it out, get everything adjusted along with the brake. Alright, moving on. I used these cable ties for now instead of the zip ties because this is not a final wiring. You might notice I don't have a battery yet. I will talk about it in just 1 second. Anyway, so all the wires are going down to the controller. Everything was easy to hook up. Everything was color coded, and connectors were all different, so you couldn't plug in to the wrong stuff. So everything plugged in real easy. It was a little hard zipping it up because of all the wiring in there. I might end up shortening them down the road. We'll see. And there's the motor itself. The new gear set ended up, I think, turned out pretty good. Rear brake is rubbing just a little bit. I still need to work on adjusting it. We'll see how that goes down the road. Anyways, I'm gonna show you a little bit about this battery. The battery is a little sneak peek. I'm gonna make a custom box. It's gonna go right here. It's gonna hang out like that. It's gonna be 15S 4P battery along with the BMS. It's gonna go right in the box, and it's gonna mount into this bottle holder, and then I'm going to attach it on the bottom. Battery I'm going to do in the next video, so stay tuned for that. But as of right now, the kit itself is installed. Just needs to be powered up by the battery, and we'll be all good to go. So stay tuned for the battery video. Like if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, and I appreciate you guys watching it. See you in the next video.